Hey everyone, it's Mark again from eBridge. Again, I'm the partner manager here. Today's video, what we're going to be looking at is what is core and who are our MVPs, as well as how to bring up integration with your client, and what we look for when scoping a project and what will make things as smooth and easy for everyone as possible. So to kick things off, let's look at what's core. So our core products are our MVPs, or products we've worked with quite often. They're often products that we're partnered with. So your Microsofts, your Sage, your Shopify, BigCommerce. Really, all the companies we work really well with, we've got certifications with, those are what we consider to be core. Those are really the best products when bringing us an integration. Not to say that we can't do other products that are out there. We've worked with a number of different products in the industry, but these are really what we work with most commonly. So up on screen here, these are just some of the logos of our core products and of our certifications, so you can really dive in deep and see that we work with really all the major platforms out there. So those are just a few of the connectors we've worked with really most commonly, and the ones we really enjoy working with and getting our hands dirty with when building out an integration for clients. People often forget also that we actually have an open API. So if there is something that you don't see on our blueprint builder that you're really looking to integrate to, you can write to our API and integrate to it that way. So that's a great tool. If anyone is ever looking to access that, simply just reach out to me and I can send you over that link. So that was core and all the products we really love working with. Next up, I'm going to loop in Tristan. He's one of our account managers here at eBridge, and he's really going to dive into talking to you about how to bring up integration with your client, when the best time to do that is, and really the best practices when scoping an integration project with us. So take it away, Tristan.
So I like to offer integration to clients as soon as possible in their business journey. So I like to recommend, especially for a startup or a business that's been around for maybe a little while, they're not quite there yet, but they're looking to grow. I like to offer integration at that stage before, I guess, order entry becomes a problem. Rather than being reactive, I like to recommend being proactive. But in some cases, businesses will come to us when order entry has become a part-time job in itself. So some of the questions I like to ask clients early on is how many orders they process, or more importantly, is order entry or data entry in general becoming a part-time job in itself. And in that case, integration is definitely something they should consider. In the early stages of business, in a startup, really operating on a shoestring budget, integration just makes total sense to keep costs low in the early stages when they really want to manage every penny or watch every penny. Some of the questions I ask, aside from their covering needs, it really comes down to what ERP are they running? Are they manually typing in data into the ERP and then transferring that data? Again, manually typing that data into an e-commerce platform. I like to get a sense of how much time that takes, what the process is internally. Getting an ERP version number is actually another thing, as they vary from system to system. The way that we integrate, getting a sense of their shipping process, third-party applications that they use, and trying to get a sense of the whole picture in terms of what systems they use to fulfill their e-commerce orders and get product up to their website. Aside from that, just getting a feel for what their business goals are and how long what their 2-3 year plan is, and how integration will fit into that. It is always a good way to mention integration to the client and get them comfortable with the idea. For the clients that are reactive and data entry has become a bit of a headache to them, it's almost a no-brainer. It's really at that point you just want to get a sense of what their systems look like, what their processes look like, get the ERP version number, and take it from there. So I like to recommend to our clients and partners to go to our blueprint builder. It's right on the front page of our website. There's a big blue button that points you right to the blueprint builder. In the Blueprint Builder, you can actually choose the systems that you are running on the e-commerce side, whether it's EDI, CRM, e-commerce, and then you can choose the ERP system. And you can kind of build a set of touch points, and you can map what the client wants and send it on to us, and from there we can actually give a high-level quote and take it from there into further scoping to get a more exact quote. But it gives you an idea of the process and a good starting point to get a quote to the client, and from there be able to actually draw out a bit of a plan for them.
Thanks, Tristan, and thanks for joining us today, everyone. So this was part 2. Tune in next for part 3.